That's who killed my son. The 17-year-old basketball player that just got shot 17 times?
Yes.
That's who killed my son.
Really?
Yes.
What was that about?
Well, it wasn't for my son.
Your son happened to be there?
Yes.
Oh.
Them blocks is beefing, they going through it. My son just so happened to pull up, out there 5 minutes. They come to shoot the block up. My son's not from that block. He don't, you feel what I'm saying? He just so happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Here, Dana Blake, back again, more content for the culture. So today, we going to take a look at this interview with Gillie. He sat down Club Shay Shay, and he pretty much talked about the rumors and confirmed the rumors that the 17-year-old who was killed in Philly, Joker OTV, is in fact the one who was responsible for killing his son Cheese. And Shannon Sharpe asked him about the murder of the 17-year-old basketball player, seemingly acting like he didn't have any knowledge of the correlation based on all the rumors that's been flying around on the internet. I highly doubt that. But he asks him about it, and Gillie comes out and admits, that's the dude who killed my son. Check this out.
I saw about the 17-year-old basketball player, straight A student. Am I wrong, Gillie? It used to be like the athletes, they got protected.
Right.
Nobody touched them. Hey, he good now. He gonna be what we, they're gonna be talking about the block. He from the block, he got out. They protected those guys. What happened?
That's who killed my son. The 17-year-old basketball player that just got shot 17 times?
Yes.
That's who killed my son.
Really?
Yes.
What was that about?
Well, it wasn't for my son.
Your son happened to be there?
Yes.
Oh.
Them blocks is beefing, they going through it. My son just so happened to pull up, out there 5 minutes. They come to shoot the block up. My son's not from that block. He don't, you feel what I'm saying? He just so happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Damn, that's so heartbreaking. That's so real. That's really heartbreaking that his son had nothing to do with anything going on. He just happened to be on the wrong block at the wrong time, and somebody came through trying to kill somebody, and he happened to be there and was a victim of circumstances. That must be really, really tough to come to terms to come to grips with as his father. Like, dang.
What the?
That's how deep it is.
Bro, he has the potential to get out.
Right.
And he living that life?
But see, you don't understand. He got videos out where he got a Joker mask on.
Right.
Bunch of guns in his hand. So these kids is influenced by all the wrong things.
Right.
To shit that don't matter. You know what I mean?
Right.
To shit that...
Man, it's really sad the way things have turned out now with society. It's like a lot of the youth are more fascinated with coming across as a rapper and an artist because they get more clout, they get more attention, right? It's really all about the clout and the attention from their peers and the girls. Oh, it's cool you the star player, but it's nothing more than being that hood nigga that everybody respect, and you got that street respect and that street name, and we got to tear that down in our culture, bro. That shit is misled and sent so many kids down the wrong path just trying to be and live up to what they think is being that nigga, as opposed to being who they are and achieving all that they could. This kid could have made it out the hood, generational wealth for his family, changed the game for everybody in his family. But he was so obsessed with this culture of drill.
Once upon a time, when I was growing up in the ghetto, I was influenced by. And then when you experience things, when you go places, when a vacation to you is not going through a toll booth. So you gotta understand, if you from Philly right now, go to Atlantic City and you call them and they say they out of town. Yo, I'm OT, I hit you, nigga, you 45 minutes away, nigga, you know what you talking about. That's how poor the city is.
Right.
Motherfucker go to Atlantic City and they tell you, yo, I'm OT, I call you when I get back.
Right.
You 39 minutes away in a car, nigga. What are you talking about? So you gotta understand,
right?
That's what we grow up in. These kids don't know no better.
Right.
These kids actually think that you can't make it as a rapper unless you killed somebody, unless you did something out here in these streets.
Wow. That's how much this game has changed from being just rapping about your stories and the stories of those around you to now it's changed to where it's like, nah, if you not the guy, you shouldn't be rapping. Because everything you saying, people gonna call capping. He ain't really him, he ain't really like that. And it's like, when did it become where you have to be the guy in your rounds. Rakim and all of them, they had ties to the street life. I guess when guys like 50 started coming in the game and people started seeing the authenticity, the Chief Keefs and things like that, people then went from seeing these figures who live these amazing lives to now feeling like they have to have these lives and have these backgrounds to become a star. That's so twisted.
This is the mindset.
Why is that glamorized? Why is going to jail, or I pull that iron out, I put that stick on something? Why is that glamorized?
I have no idea. I told you when I was young, we glamorized the person that was getting money, the hustler. That's why rap names was like Gillie. Rap games, it was always somebody that was getting some money. Now, it don't be about no money or nothing. They'll kill you about an Instagram post.
Right.
You said you was gonna slide, you ain't slide yet.
Right.
Now I slid. Like, are you serious?
Right.
So it don't make no sense. And it's no answer for it. It's just flat out plain stupidity.
Have you ever thought about leaving Philly?
Oh, I live in Jersey, so.
Yeah, that's a heartbreaking story. And it's really the story across America that you're hearing more and more often, where a lot of the young people feel like, a lot of these young guys feel like they gotta really live what they rapping about, or else it's not gonna be authentic, or it's not gonna be accepted, or it's not gonna be respected. And it's like, better get past that point, because now it's like we're setting ourselves in this cycle that's never gonna end. We're gonna continue to see stars like Lil Durk rise and then ultimately get brought down because of the same content and the same music and the same material that bring them up and elevates them, because it resounds with people because it's so authentic, but it's also going to resound with the police, and it's also going to vibe with some of the cases that they got open, and it's also going to line up with some of the things that the snitches are saying about these artists. So this cycle where it's like, yeah, I'm telling the people all these different things in order for them to believe me and believe my authenticity, but then that same authenticity is going to be used to indict me. So what's this whole cycle now that we've started in rap? It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. 17 years old, had a chance. I'm 17 is nothing guaranteed that he was going to go to the pros, but he didn't have to live like that. He didn't have to be trying to slide on like his teachers and everybody said this kid was a smart kid. Listen to some of the stuff that they said about this dude.
The highest among the principals said Scurry scored the highest among the Fells community on the SAT tests.
The student who was killed was exceptional. No problems from him whatsoever, according to the principal and other staff members. As you might imagine, they are distraught.
Scurry's mom surrounded by loved ones today, including the basketball coach and other staff from the high school. Grief counselors were also on site and will be as needed, according to district officials. Students say they could feel the impact all day.
When you saw him around, like, he brought good energy to everybody.
Whenever he entered the room always lit. It was always a smile on somebody's face when they were around them. He had a whole future ahead of him, too. It's scary to think about.
Now, again, police say this is an active and ongoing investigation. The district saying tonight they are committed to working with police, elected officials, and others on the urgent need to tackle gun violence in the city. Jason.
Kelly Rule, thank you very much.
Principal said,
look at this. Wasted talent. Has so much potential. Passing all of these academic tests. Had an opportunity to really change his life and his circumstances and his family's lives. But this nigga's head was in the wrong place, man. Was more worried about sliding and being that dude in the hood versus locking in. That's why it's like a lot of these dudes who want to sit there and make fun of the Travis Hunters, or oh, he corny, and oh, we was partying with his girl, and you know what he was doing, sitting in that car waiting for her, studying film tape, studying teams, doing his studies and what his homework and all that stuff that y'all laughed at him for is now just him investing in himself and becoming a multi-millionaire. And it's like, gotta change the view in our community on what's cool and what's corny. Like, it's all the way out of whack, bro. It's all the way out of whack. It's better to be somebody who is high versus someone who's getting high averages and gonna make a high salary. Like, how would you rather have? That's where we get into a point of like, gotta start talking to the youth like that. Like, why would you rather have? That $30 that you gonna go spend on that eighth, or that high of knowing that you can afford to take care of any problem that pop up because you got it like that. Because you on your game like that. You took care of your business like that. Damn. Shout out Gillie. Rest in peace, Cheese, man. Hopefully more of these stories don't have to keep happening before our youth wake up. But unfortunately, it don't seem like it will. Food for thought, man. Y'all do the dishes. Till next time, I'm gone.